Good evening, everyone. In today's class, we're going to see arithmetic progression for CBSE 10th and for ISC students, 10 standard. Arithmetic progression, a set of series is given where terms will be expressed having a common difference. A represents the first term of the series, D represents the common difference, which means second term minus first term, or third minus second, and so on. N represents the number of terms. A suffix n or T suffix n represents the nth term of the AP, which we find it using the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. So these are questions from the second exercise 7.2 of NCERT textbook. First one, in the first there are 5 subdivisions in which one of the information is missing. So these are the 5 questions which is given in the exercise 7.2 in which one of the information is missing. So the only formula that we have to use here to find the missing information is nth term formula A plus n minus 1 into D. So at each cases one of the information is missing. So we just have to apply the given information into the formula and find out the missing value. Two of them is did for you over here. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A value is given in the question as 7. N is given as 8 and D is given as 3. Substitute the concerned value in the concerned places. We get An equals to 28. Second question, A is given, N is given, An is given, but D is missing. Again, substitute all the concerned values in their respective places, find the missing value. So D is 2 here, D is found. This way you can do all the questions of the Roman number 1. Question number 1, all 5 subdivisions. So question number 2, subdivision number 1. Find the 30th term of an AP where A is 10, D is 7 minus 10. So A is 10 here, D is 7 minus 10, which is minus 3. N stands for number of term and they said 30th term. So they want us to find the A30 value. So A30 equals to A plus 30 minus 1 into D. So therefore I'm going to write it as 29D. And A being 10, D being minus 3, substitute and you get the answer for the second one. Second subdivision, find the 11th term of AP. So A is minus 3 here, D is minus 1 by 2 minus of minus 3, which is plus 3. So minus 6 plus 1, that's 5 by 2. They want us to find the value of the 11th term, so that means A11 is what they want. A11 is A plus 11 minus 1 into D. So I'm going to write it as A plus 10D. A is minus 3, 10 into 5 by 2. Simplify, we'll get the answer for the second one also. Third question from the same exercise, A given and then the second term is missing, third term is given. There are multiple ways to do it, but I'm going to take a different route and tell you like this. See, A is given, so A is equal to 2. So if this is going to be if this is first term, second term is missing, third term we know. So that means A3 equals to 26. And A3 meaning A plus 2D equals to 26 because A plus 3 minus 1 into D. So A plus 2D. We know the value of A. Let's substitute. So 2 plus 2D equals to 26. 2D equals to 26 minus 2, that's 24. So D equals to 12. So common difference is 12. So second term will be first term plus common difference. So 2 plus 12. So that means this value is 14. Now coming to the second question. A is missing, first term is missing, second term is there, third term is missing, fourth term is there. So second term is 13. So that means A plus 2 minus 1 into D is 13. 2 minus 1 is 1. So A plus D equals to 13. And fourth term is 3. So that means A plus 4 minus 1 into D. So 3D equals to 3. Now I'm going to do elimination and find the value of A and D here. So A plus D equals to 13. A plus 3D equals to 3. Eliminating A by simply subtracting the two equations. A get cancelled. Minus 2D equals to 10. So D will be minus 5. So when D is minus 5, I can directly find A1. A1 will be A plus 0D, right? And we know the A2, so 13 minus 5. The previous term, just a minute. A2, yeah. A2 minus A1 is minus 5. So A2 being 13 plus 5 equals to A1. So this will be 18 then. Now we'll go to A3. A3 will be A plus 2D. D is minus 5 and A is 18. So 18 plus 2 into minus 5. So 18 plus 10 minus 10, that's 8. So now we are going to do the third sum of the same set. A is given as 5, A1, A2, A3, A4. So fourth term is given, first term is given. First term is A and A is 5. A4 is given as 9 1 by 2, which is mixed fraction. Let's make this into an improper fraction. 9 into 2, 18. 18 plus 1, 19. So 19 by 2. A4 equals to 19 by 2. And A4 is nothing but A plus 4 minus 1 into D equals to 19 by 2. So that means A plus 3D equals to 19 by 2. A is 5. 5 plus 3D equals to 19 by 2. So we get 3D equals to 19 by 2 minus 5. So 3D equals to, denominator is 1, so when you take LCM it's 2, 19 minus 10. So 3D equals to 9 by 2 and D equals to 9 by 2 into 3 times. So D is 3 by 2. Once you find D, we have to answer the question here. They want us to find the second term. So second term is A2, which is A plus 1D. A we know as 5, D we know as 3 by 2. So 5 into 2, 10, 13 by 2. Then they want us to find the third term, which is A3. A plus 2D. A I know as 5. 2 into D, which is 3 by 2. 2 get cancelled because of division. So 5 plus 3, 8. So second term and third term. Fourth sum, I think you guys can do it on your own, and I'm doing the fifth one now. First term is missing, second term is given to us, third term is missing, fourth term is missing, fifth term is missing, sixth term is given to us. So A2, second term is 38. So that means A plus 2 minus 1 into D equals to 38. So A plus D equal to 38. This is equation number 1. Then sixth term. So sixth term is minus 22. Sixth term is A plus 6 minus 1 into D is equals to minus 22. So A plus 5D equals to minus 22. Equation number 2. Now solve 1 and 2. Like we solved simultaneous equations. So A plus D equals to 38. And A plus 5D equals to minus 22. So I'm going to subtract the equations, hence the signs will get changed. Wherever there is plus, it becomes minus, and wherever there is minus, it becomes plus. So it becomes minus 4d equals 32, 38 plus 22, 10, 60. So d equal to 60 minus 60 by. So this is the next question, the one after that. In between I left a sum which I think you can do it on your own. The numbers are very simple. So A is 18, D is second term minus first term. So 15 1 by 2 minus 18. 15 1 by 2 is a mixed fraction. Make it into improper fraction. So 31 by 2 minus 18. When you complete the LCM, you will find D as minus 5 by 2. They've given an as minus 47. So a plus n minus 1 into d equals to minus 47. All the values that you know, just apply that. Find the value of n. So first I took the 18 to this side. Minus 47 minus 18 is minus 65. Then I brought this minus 5 by 2 to this side. So it will be into minus 2 by 5. 3 and 65 and 65 will get cancelled. The end result is 27. Next is the sixth one, where we have to check whether minus 150 is the term of the AP or not. So consider that minus 150 is the term of the AP. Proceed doing it and find out the value of m. If m comes out as a whole number, then minus 150 is the term of the series. But instead of that, if you get n in fraction or in decimal form, where you cannot simplify that further, hence n representing the number of terms cannot be in fraction or in decimals. So therefore minus 150 will not be the term of the series. So I'm going to take let an equals to minus 150. So that means 11 plus n minus 1 into 11 minus 8. D is 11 minus 11. 8 minus 11, sorry. 8 minus 11, which is minus 3. So minus 3 equals to minus 150. So n minus 1 into minus 3 equals to minus 150 minus 11. N minus 1 into minus 3 equals minus 161. So n minus 1 equals minus 161 by minus 3. And 161 is not divisible by 3. If sum of all numbers is divisible by 3, then the number is said to be divisible by 3. 161, if you add, you get 8 only. So this is not divisible by 3. Therefore, I am just taking the 1 directly to that side. So n is equal to 161 by 3 plus 1. So that means n is equal to 164 by 3. After you complete the LCM, you get 164 by 3. Even now it is not divisible because 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 is not divisible by 3, therefore 164 is not divisible by 3. Hence, minus 150 is not the term of the AP. A11 is 38, A16 is 73, and here they want us to find A31, which means 31st term. So A11 equals to 38, which means 11th term value is 38. Expanding 11th term formula, you get A plus 10 times B equals to 38. This is the only statement that we can get from that. Now A16 equals to 73. That means A plus 15 times D equals to 73. This is the second equation. Now solve this equation by any method of the way how we solve simultaneous equation, either substitution, elimination or cross multiplication. But the best way is always elimination. So I'm solving 1 and 2 by elimination method. A plus 10D equals to 38. A plus 15D equals to 73. Elimination, therefore I'm subtracting the equation. All the signs will change. So A will get cancelled. 10D minus D is minus 5D. And 73 minus 38. 13 minus 8, which is 5. And 635. So we get minus 35. So D equals to 7. So when D is 7, next find A by substituting D in one of the two equations. So I am choosing the second one. First one, 7 equal to 38. A equals to 38 minus 70, which is 32. So minus 32. So once you find A value, now find A31. So A31 is nothing but A plus 30 times D, and A value is minus 32 plus 30 into D value is 7. So minus 32 plus 210. So 210 minus 32, 8, 7, okay, the next question that I'm going to take up is 8. In 8th, it says that an AP consists of 50 terms. So total number of terms in the AP is 50. Third term is 12. That means A3 equals to 12. Last term is 106. When it contains 50 terms and the last term is 106, meaning 50th term value is 106. So third term is 12, 50th term is 106. We get two linear equations. A plus 2D equals to 12, equation 1. A plus 49D equals to 106, equation 2. Solve and find the value of A and D, and then find the 29th term, which is A29. So that's 8th. Now the 9th one. The third and the ninth term of AP is 4n minus 8. So third term is given as 4 and ninth term is given as minus 8. Which term of the AP is 0? So AN is 0 and they want us to find the concerned n term. AN is 0, they want us to find the concerned n term. So A3 equals to 4 and A9 equals to minus 8. When AN equals 0, find the n of that. So which means A3 equals to 4, A plus 2D equals to 4. Equation number 1. A9 equals to minus 8. So A plus 8D equals to minus 8. Equation 2. Solve 1 and 2. So A plus 2D equals to 4. A plus 8D equals to minus 8. Elimination. A get cancelled. So we get minus 60 equals 12. So through this we get D as minus 2. When D is minus 2, substituting D in one of the equation, A plus 2 into minus 2 equal to 4. So A equal to 4 plus 4, A equal to 8. Now AN is 0. So that means A plus n minus 1 into D equals to 0. A is 8 we found, n minus 1 and D is minus 2. So n minus 1 into minus 2 equal to minus 8. So n minus 1 equals minus 8 by minus 2. So n minus, so we get n equals to 5. So that means the fifth term is a 0 as per the question. Now, question number 10th one. The 17th term of an AP exceeds the 10th term by 7. Guys, this exceeds kind of question is important. 17th term exceeds the 10th term by 7. So 17th term is in excess of 10th term by 7 values. So that means A17 minus A10 equal to 7. That's all it means. 17th term value is in excess of 10th term value by 7. So A17 minus A10 equal to 7. Now A17 minus A10 equal to 7. So it is A plus 16D minus A plus 9D equals to 7. So A plus 16D minus A minus 9D equals to 7. Plus A minus A get cancelled. So we get 7D equals to 7. D equals to 1. So this is question number 10. Now question number 11. Which term of the AP is 32 more than its 54th term? So which term in the series will give you a value which is 132 value more than the 54th term? I'm repeating it again. Which term in the series will give you a value whose value is 132 more than its 54th term? So that means question number 11, AN equals 132 plus A54. Alright, A and D is A is 3, D is 15 minus 3. A is 3, D is 15 minus 3, that's 12. Now AN equals 132 plus A plus 53D. So AN equals 132 plus 3 plus 53 into 12. Now you get the value of that particular term whose value is 132 more than the 54. So AN is 771. The question is not to find the value of the term but the number, like which term it is. So A plus N minus 1 into D equal to 771. And A is 3, N minus 1, D is 12 equal to 771. So N minus 1 into 12 equals 771 by 3. When you divide that by 3, you get 257. And then bring the 12 to this side. So N minus 1 equal 257 by 12. So here we are just going to complete this question. It's 771 minus 3, 768 by 12, you get 64 and then n is 65. So 65th term is 771. Got it? So this I'm winding up for today's class session. Hope you understand this. Thank you.